Hi everyone, I'm Tina with Homeschool Mountain Mama, and I know my hair's different, right? For those of you who watch my other channel, I have another channel. It's called Makeup Hair Junkie Over 40. I wear wigs. So, surprise! But anyway, not to confuse you, but this is different hair than I'm wearing today. This channel is for homeschooling, and I wanted to share something with you today. I wanted to share why I'm not teaching what the public school teaches. Okay, I have my notes here, so I put a lot of thought in these videos and take a lot of notes, and so that's why I don't load a whole bunch of these videos. I'm going to try to get more out there. So, why I'm not teaching what the public school teaches. And this is why. What have you used in your life that you learned in the public school system? I'm not saying there's none. I'm really asking. I want you to ask yourself, what did you learn in high school that you apply to your life now on a regular basis? Because for me, this is for me personally, and before we go on, I want to tell you, I am not totally against public school. I don't want my children going there, but if you want your kids to go to public school, maybe you're on just my channel just because you're curious about homeschooling, that's fine. But I will tell you that if you're against homeschooling, you might as well just hit the back button, because I don't allow any negative comments. This is just a positive homeschool discussion channel. So anyways, I went to public school and I turned out okay, right? I think so. But for me personally, my experience, I did not learn how to balance a checkbook in school. I did not learn about credit cards and interest in school. I did not learn about mortgages and interest rates in high school. I did not learn how to budget in school, but I did learn algebra and biology. Anyway, there's a lot of useless information that the public schools are teaching as information that's needed, and it's not. My oldest, we sent to public school 9th through 12th grade, and we had reasons for it, but as I said in a previous video, if I had it to do all over again, I wouldn't have sent him. Not that the school was terrible. It wasn't. But I just wouldn't. Maybe I'll go into that on another day. But I remember him coming home one year. I think it was his freshman or sophomore year. But he was telling me how they taught him how to beat the interest in a credit card. Because at this time, we were talking about credit cards and stuff, and I was trying to discourage him from getting credit cards. I said, once you graduate, you're going to be getting a lot of credit card offers, blah, blah, blah. Not that I'm against credit cards if they're used responsibly. But anyways, he had said that he goes, well, I know how to beat the interest. Okay. You want to share that with me? Because I'd love to know how to beat the interest on a credit card. And he says, well, when the bill comes, if your monthly payment is $25 and your interest is $8, then you just add 8 to the 25 and that's what you pay. I'm like, okay, well, that's a good way to pay off credit card debt. But you're still paying the interest. You're not beating the interest. You're still having to pay the interest, so you're not saving any money. The only way you're going to beat the interest is if you pay it off in full before the interest accrues, which is what, 30 days. So anyways, there's just a lot of useless information. Biology, dissected a cow's eye, dissected a frog. I'm not saying these things you shouldn't do, but I'm sorry, but I'm an adult now, and those things never benefited me. I don't need to know what the inside of a cow's eye looks like unless I'm going to be a veterinarian or an eye surgeon. So this is what's so great about homeschooling, is that you can pick and choose what you want your children to learn, but you do so by their interests. If my son wanted to be a a surgeon, then yeah, I would focus more on the biology courses. But if he doesn't want to go to college, why teach him algebra? I'm just being honest with you. My last child, he's in 9th grade right now. We decided not to teach him algebra. It's not because he's terrible in math. He's really good in math. But instead of teaching him algebra, I'm teaching him consumer math. We're talking right now about how to figure out the natural gas bills or a water bill or an electric bill, how it's measured. They charge you by kilowatt, 1,000 kilowatt hours, things like that. I'm teaching him about mortgage rates and interest rates, and we're going to be talking about credit cards soon. And then we're going to be doing an economics course. So this is what he is going to use in life. Last year in 8th grade, instead of doing pre-algebra, I taught him how to balance a checkbook, how to balance a bank statement when it comes. When my bank statement came, we sat down and I showed him how to balance to the checkbook. These things are not taught in public school, at least not when I was in school, and I don't think they are now, not where we live. But isn't this the stuff that our kids need to learn? And yeah, they're not going to learn everything that they need to know in life. I didn't, you didn't. Every child's going to have a gap somewhere. That doesn't mean that we failed or the public school system failed. There's just gaps. It's part of life. One person cannot learn everything they need to know in life as a juvenile. Let's see. I have some more notes here. In my adulthood, I've never had to find the perimeter of a triangle. Just saying. But I know the scientific method, and that's helped me a lot. Yes, I'm being sarcastic. But really, everybody's going to miss something in their education. Everybody's going to have a gap in their education. So you need to ask yourself, what are my goals for my children? So my goals, I have 3 goals for my kids. The number 1 is that they love the Lord and they have a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. Number 1. Number 2, my number 2 goal is for them to be able to support themselves as well as their families, meaning wife and children if they have wife and children. They need to be able to support themselves financially. Number 3, final one, they need to be helpful, kind, and be an asset to society. That's it. Those are my goals for my children. If my son comes to me, my youngest one, and says, you know what, I want to work for the Division of Highways and I want to pave the roads. Okay, that's fine. Whatever my children want to do, I will support them. Pushing them into a field that they aren't intended for, or that's not God's will, or it's not their interest, it's useless. Because they're going to go to a job every day. Yeah, they may go to college, get a master's degree, and make excellent money at the job they absolutely hate. It just doesn't make sense to me. I think that the job that you do, if you have to work outside the house, or if you choose to work outside the house, it needs to be something that you enjoy. I mean, not everything. Every job has its quirks and negative things. You may have to put up with a terrible boss at one point in your life. But hey, that's part of life. So you're not going to love everything about the job, but if you have to go to a job every single day that you absolutely hate, guess what? You can make all the money in the world and your life's going to suck. Sorry to be so blunt, but hey, I have 3 boys. This is how it is. So, and I want them to have relationships. I want them to have relationships with people, be social, and they are social. All of my kids are social. They can all carry on conversations. I have funny hair going on here. They can all carry on conversations with children, teenagers their own age, and adults. I have a 21-year-old, an 18-year-old, and a 14-year-old. And they all can sit down and talk on an adult conversation. So anyways, those are the things that I just wanted to discuss with you today. That is why I don't teach what the public school teaches. And maybe you're thinking, oh my goodness, but what about the SAT? They have SAT books out there that they can study for. And you might say, yeah, but it's useless information, like you said. Yeah, it is. And I'm learning that the stuff that they learn in college, because my middle son went to college for 2 years. He graduated homeschool at 16, and he went to college for 2 years. And guess what? He come home every semester. Mom, all this stuff that I'm learning, I'm never going to use in life. Nope, you probably won't. But he wanted to go to college. He wanted to experience it, and that's fine. So anyway, just talk to your kids. Even when they're little, talk to them and find out what their interests are, what they want to do in life. You know, my niece, she is 8 years old, 7, 8. I think she just turned 8. She wants to be a mom when she grows up. That's awesome. That is totally awesome that she wants to be a mom. Go for it. Be a mom. Have 1 kid, have 2 kids, have 10 kids. I don't care, but be the best mom you can be. That's how we need to cheer our kids on and encourage our kids. Okay, this went longer than what I wanted to, so thank you for stopping by my channel. And like I said, if you're thinking about homeschooling, check out some of my other videos. I have some good information on there. I've been homeschooling for 14 years, and is it easy? No. Is it fun? Some days. Is it rewarding? Absolutely. So thank you for stopping by, and click the like button if you like the video. And if you have not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Thank you. Bye.